Let me discuss about Unit 2, Marketing Environment. Marketing environment is the combination of external and internal factors and forces that affects the company's ability to establish a relationship and serve its customers. Basically, the marketing environment consists of internal and external environment. Internal environment is company specific and includes owners, workers, machines, materials, and so on. External environment is further divided into two components, micro and macro. In this video, let's focus more on macro environment. Before that, you need to know the definition of marketing environment given by Philip Kotler. According to him, marketing environment is the comprises of both external factors and forces that affects a company's or firm's ability to develop and maintain successful transactions and relationship with the target customers. So as mentioned, marketing environment can be divided into external and internal, micro and macro. The external environment focuses on micro, or it is also referred as task environment. It is company specific, but it is external. It consists of factors engaged in producing, distributing, and promoting the offering. Macro or the broad environment includes larger societal forces which affect society as a whole. It is made up of six components such as demographic, economic, physical, technological, political, legal, social, cultural, and also natural environment. A company's marketing environment comprises of actors and forces outside of marketing that affects marketing management ability to build and maintain successful relationship with target customers as mentioned by Philip Kotler. So let's discuss about the components of marketing environment. The marketing environment is comprising both internal and external. Let's focus on external environment. The external environment constitutes factors and forces which are external to the business and on which the marketer has little or no control. The external environment is of two types, micro and macro. Micro component of the external environment is also known as task environment, which includes suppliers, market intermediaries, partners, competitors, and public. Macro component of the marketing environment is also known as broad environment. It comprises of demographic environment. Let's first discuss about demographic environment. Demographic or demographic environment is made up of the people who constitute the market. It is characterized as a factual investigation and segregation of the population according to the size, density, location, age, gender, race, and occupation. So, what is demography? It is a study of human population. Demographic environment is important because it involves people and people make up markets. Demographic trends includes age, family structure, geographic population shifts, educational characteristics, and population diversity. The next important environment factor is economic environment. The economic environment constitutes factors that influence customers' purchasing power and spending patterns. These factors includes GDP, GNP, interest rates, inflation, income distribution, government funding and subsidies, and other major economic variables. Economic environment determines the strength and size of the market. It refers to the impact of monetary and fiscal policies and other economic factors. It includes current income, prices, savings, circulation of money, debt and credit availability, consumption patterns, and type of economic system. The important point to consider is to find out the effect of economic prospects and inflation on the operations of the firm. Next, let's move on to the natural environment. It includes the natural resources that are needed as inputs by marketers. or that are affected by marketing activities. The types of resources are infinite resources like air and water, finite renewable resources such as resources from forest, and finite non-renewable resources, oil and minerals. Natural environment involves the natural resources that are required as inputs for marketing. The next most important is technological environment. Technology is the most rapidly changing aspect of the marketing channel environment. Technological environment constitutes innovation, research and development in technology. Technological alternatives, innovation, inducements, also technological barriers to smooth operation. Technology is one of the biggest sources of threats and opportunities for the organization, and it is very dynamic. Examples: the revolution in internet, scanners, computerized inventory management, portable computers, EDI, that is electronic data interchange, artificial intelligence, 3D modeling, mobile robo, business analytics, and so on. Let's discuss about political and legal environment. The political and legal environment includes law and government policies prevailing in the country. It also includes other pressure groups and agencies which influence or limit the working of the industry or business in the society. Political environment is defined as a state government, institutions, and law together with the public and private stakeholders who operate and influence the system. Companies will pay attention to the political environment to see how government actions will influence their company. Legal environment, component of the marketing environment consisting of law and interpretations of the law that required firm to operate under competitive conditions and to protect consumer rights. A set of rules and principles which govern the functioning of any society and which is enforceable by the higher authorities termed as law. The political environment of a country also affects the marketing of a firm, since the political ideology shapes the policies of a country. Political changes and changes in the lifestyle or functioning of the government affects the firm's or business performance. Firms always prefer to operate in a country where there is a sound legal system. So marketers have to have a good working knowledge of the major law protecting customers, consumers, competition and organization. The laws such as Monopolies Restricted Trade Practice Act, that is MRTP, Consumer Protection Act, IPR, Intellectual Property Right, FEMA, Labor Law, and so on, can considerably affect business operations. All these acts affect the production and distribution of goods and services of a firm. Cultural environment. The cultural environment mean an environment which affect the basic values, behavior and preferences of the society, all of which have an effect on consumer marketing decisions. The socio-cultural aspect of macro environment is made up of lifestyle, values, culture, prejudice and beliefs of the people. This differs in different regions. So it is necessary to understand the factors which influence social and cultural environment. It includes factors like buying and consumption pattern, values and beliefs, literacy level, education, ethical standards, state of society, taste and preferences of people in a society, human relationship, language, beliefs, norms in society, social rituals, changing the lifestyle patterns in the society, family structure, work ethics, and media and consumerism. So we have completed the concepts relating to macro environment.